So Battleborn is number 50 on my list, starting off the 50 games of 2016. And you know what? I gotta say, I feel kind of bad for Battleborn. It didn't get much love for it because of Overwatch, another game this year, which will be on the list, no lie. But I felt like actually learning about this game, and when I did the research, it's still a fun game, I'm not gonna lie, but at least it gets past my honorable mentions, and it's good for what it is. It really is. But all the what I've heard, the hype, the reviews, the research, and all I've really got out of it was it should have came out maybe like months before Overwatch, or it should have been out after Overwatch, or even that the whole game, it's good for what it is, but it gets repetitive so much, including some of the missions, which that's kind of what really kind of stopped a lot of people from playing the game. The game in general, it's still fun. I actually played a little bit of it, and it's good for what it is. It's kind of great. It is kind of sad a lot of people, you know, overlook this because of Overwatch. So I'm not gonna say because Overwatch was better or not, but we'll have to wait and see because it is higher on the list. So that person's opinion right there is better to me, but still, Battleborn is not that bad of a game. Go check it out. Alright, so this one, it's Odin Sphere. Now, this game actually came out years ago on the PlayStation 2. So I've kind of took off the rule of last year and the year before, is that, well, actually the year before, which I did it last year as well, that if there's any game that's a collection, remastering, or something that just overly is better in some way, shape, or form, other than being re-released in like 2 years prior from its original release from another title, as in The Last of Us, that doesn't really count. It has to be like you know, a full good on remake, like something's different, like God of War 3. That's not even a thing either to me this year. But anyways, Odin Sphere. I don't even pronounce that last name. Odin Sphere. Razor, whatever you pronounce it, Odin Sphere Remaster, we're calling this right now. It's so much fun. Like, okay, look, it's RPG with action adventure, and there's story to it. Okay, like you don't get it how good it is. It's really freaking beautiful. I own the PlayStation 2 version of the game, and it's still good from this day. And then I recently played this, trying it as a demo, and it's freaking amazing. It's good, guys. Trust me. It's actually very fun. It would have been higher on my list, but I feel like a lot of other games that actually was worth something this year should have been higher. So, hey, at least it got past my honorable mentions. So, alright, so this is Sega 3D Classics Collection. Now, the Sega 3D Classics Collection, basically, it's a lot of older games for the Sega Genesis, Arcade, and Sega Master System that's just basically 3D-ified. It's just better looking in general from past Sega games. Of course, we got the good old Sonic the Hedgehog, and we got even Drift and Drift 2, Altered Beast in there. And the big thing for a lot of people actually in North America, this is our first time going to get Puyo Puyo 2, which we personally never got here in North America. Like I just freaking said. And we got Fantasy Zone 2, and there's, I think, Fantasy Zone 1. I forget what else is in there, but it's just, guys, Puyo Puyo 2, right there. It's like a major game. And there's some of the games here I actually don't even have personally for myself for my own Sega Genesis collection, which I gotta admit, it's actually pretty fun. We got like Thunderblade and fucking Galaxian or something like that, and it's just good, guys. Okay, trust me on this. It's good. Oh, there he is. Galaxy Force 2. That's the one I was looking for. But anyways, yeah, it's just a collection full of old classic Sega Genesis, Master System, and arcade games. But it's worth a buy. So, anyways, yeah, that's number 48. Alright, so this is Mario Party Star Rush. This came out around E3. No, sorry. It was announced around E3, came out some point a little bit later on in the year. And it's, I wouldn't say it flopped. It was out, and like people knew about it for like literally a week, and then literally no one cared about it the next week. Like, it was just like, really? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that Star Rush was actually better in a lot of ways than Mario Party 10. But I have to put Mario Party 10 higher, even though it didn't come out this year, it came out the last following year. The game is still pretty fun for what it is. It's still trying to get its original roots from the original, you know, Mario Party games, but it still has the whole Mario Party 9 feel of it for some reason. It's not that great in my personal opinion, but still, at least it's better than like Mario Party DS and I'm not sure if it's better than World Island or World Tour, whatever it's called, but still, for a Mario Party game, it's pretty good. So, well, kind of good. Go check it out. Alright, so Mega Dimension Neptunia 7. This is part of the Neptunia franchise. I mean, it used to be Hyper Dimension, now it's Mega Dimension. I don't know what's the next damn dimension, but still, they're back. So, this is the 7th entry, and I personally only own 3 of them, which is on the PS3. And the rest of the other ones, I don't even know what number they really are in, but 7. I actually kind of got interested in this one. Now, it's just like, how do you say? It's interesting because it's still over the top. It's still freaking good from the last freaking games. And I feel like it's just, I'm not sure if it's getting better or it just feels like it's more in depth of its story from the last ones. And for what I played of it, and I mean like for real what I played of it, it's getting there. Like, it's still freaking fun. Like, even though, yeah, there's girls all the time, which is like, hey, look, a little fan service right there. Even though it is for Sega, Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox, and all those, you know, old-fashioned ones like Atari and stuff. But it's still fun for what it is. And, like, it's literally the biggest RPG for NIS America, and it's fucking good. I'm just gonna say that. It's fucking good. The only reason it's not higher is because I haven't had enough time to play with this one. And, well, not many people knows about this, and I personally don't know much information on more of this. But for what I was playing, I liked it, but I feel like a lot of other games were just doing a little bit better, and, well, even a little bit for worse, but in a good way. So, yeah, that's number 46. Okay, what can I say about Street Fighter V that probably the other people hasn't already said already? Street Fighter V is not complete. Street Fighter V is missing, or was missing, story mode, arcade mode, tournament mode, all these things. Well, I'm not sure about arcade mode. All the things that makes a fighting game missing from the fighting game, for peak's sakes. This is a joke. When it first came out, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted this game just purely on the Ryu statue that you get when you bought the collector's edition for Street Fighter V. I didn't care for this game. I already know, and I don't even care if Capcom said, well, Capcom said, and I quote, we're not going to make any other versions of Street Fighter V. It would just be called Street Fighter V. So there's no Super, there's no Ultra, there's no Turbo, there's no Championship Edition, there's no Arcade Edition, there's no Hyper, nothing. It's just called Street Fighter V. In my mind, I'm like, I'm not buying that. Like, I'm not thinking like you're gonna actually say to that, because look how many Street Fighter games. Yeah, of course this is the 5th one, but all the ones before it, except for the first one, had some kind of expansion on Street Fighter 2. Oh my god, fuck, that's the biggest fucking run right there. And then Street Fighter 3 and 4, and now we're at 5. And for all the other Street Fighter games, like there's the Alpha ones, and then there's the puzzle ones, Pocket Fighter. I'm like, oh my god, this is just like, you're trying to tell me you're not gonna make another version of Street Fighter V. So I'm not gonna be expecting Super Street Fighter V in the next year or two. And then if it does come out, I'm be like, oh yeah, look at that, fucking pissed. Let's get down to the actual game right now. So, for what the game is, it's fun. It's fun for what it is. I'm not the biggest Street Fighter fan at all. I'm actually still playing Street Fighter 4 Ultra, or Ultra Street Fighter 4, and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And those two games are just funner to me and personally than 5. It's just not that great. It is for what it is, but it's not as good, and there's just a lot of characters missing. So, nah. It's good for what it is. It really is. It's just not good enough. Like Capcom, get on your shit. Please get on your shit. And I don't care if you already announced Akuma or it's already out now. I don't care that it's a DLC character. These are characters that should have already been in the game somehow, some way. I'm like, Akuma is not that. Like, oh my god, we don't know who the fuck Akuma is. We know Akuma since Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo or whatever. And I'm like, come on, are you serious? Like, Okay, I'm getting too far into Street Fighter 5. Regardlessly, Street Fighter 5, it's good enough to barely make it on this list, but it's just because of the gameplay. That is it. It's fun for what it is, but everything else, get better at it, okay? Okay. Dragon Quest Builders. What can I say about Dragon Quest Builders? It's just basically Dragon Quest characters, or character, and you build stuff. It's like Dragon Quest meets Minecraft in a way. It's fun, it's creative, I'm not gonna lie, but the thing is, it didn't sell well. It doesn't give me the best concept there is. I like how the Dragon Quest series is trying out lots of different things as of late, especially I love Dragon Quest Heroes. And there goes my dog trying to cough in a way, and it does look great. It's stunning. It's I don't know what to say. It's just good. Okay, but for what it is, I just can't really like it as much because I'm not a fan of Minecraft. I understand what this game is doing. It's personally better than Minecraft, but it's just it's Dragon Quest, so that's better. But I don't know what the thing is with me. I don't know much about Dragon Quest, so yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna leave it there because I'm probably the worst explaining what this game is. It's fun for what it really is, truly, but I'm not the biggest fan in that kind of gameplay. So, anyways, everybody, that's number 44. Assault Suit Linos. This one, it came out of nowhere in a way for me. Now, if you don't know, I'm pretty sure this is based off the Gundam series. It screams Gundam to me, and I'm kind of surprised it's not by Bandai Namco, because it does look straight up Gundam to me, especially the assault suit. And when you say assault suit and you say anything suit, it just reminds me of Gundam Wing, like mobile suit, assault suit. You can see where I get the references, but it could be realistically from the Gundam franchise. But I'm pretty sure I thought Bandai Namco had the rights to that, but I don't know what's going on with that. But anyways, what this game is, it's basically a 2D shoot 'em up game, and you can customize your assault suit, and it's freaking amazing. Like, this game, I know it was in Japan for a while, and I played it on the Japanese PlayStation Network for the demo, and I played it for quite some time, but the game is a little hard. Not gonna lie, the game is hard for what it is, so get ready for some difficulty. Including the game finally came over here for like $20 physically, so freaking happy about that. But still, for what this is, I like the game for what it is. I really do. It would have been higher on the list, but the game does have its difficulty spike at points, and I feel that's really what kind of kills it for me. So I still like the game a lot, so go check out Sasu, Linos, whatever. So yeah. Alright, so Batman Arkham VR. You know what? This wasn't the best thing. Batman Arkham VR. So Batman Arkham VR, I can't tell you, like, it has all the makings to be better than for sure the Batman Telltale games, because it's not on the list. I don't think it's on the list. Yeah, I'm making the list and I don't remember if it's on the list, and if it is, I think it's on like honorable mentions. But still, it's just like, this is the only game for me that I would even get a VR for. Now, there is Hatsune Miku, Future Tone, and Rush of Blood. I think it's like Until Dawn Rush of Blood. But those are most likely experiences. I've heard a lot of people say it's not really a game, it's experience. But with Batman Arkham VR, it is an actual game. It actually makes you feel like you're playing as Batman for some moments in the game. But it does have its flaws. And for that reason, I know what the flaws are. I already know the story. I already know how long the game is, for peak's sake. It's not even that long. It's like less than an hour. And I feel like I don't want to buy a $400 device to play a $20 game that I have on a $400 console, making the whole entire general experience an $800 investment or whatever. Maybe even a little cheaper. But still, regardlessly, Batman Arkham VR, it's great. I really like to get that. I could buy it now, but I can't use it. And I just want it for that alone, and probably never really touch the VR ever again unless there's other big games for it. But still, Batman Arkham VR. For what it is, it's fun, it's great. I wish it was an actual Batman like mini game kind of video game, but instead we got as a VR. So that's number 42 for you. Okay. Alright, now this one's kind of crazy, so let it die. Now this one's actually free on the PlayStation Network on the PS4, and for what it is, it's literally the best free game there is right now. Like literally, there's no other free game. Maybe some other good games that's free, but it's not as good as this. This is an actual full game. It's actually fun. You're playing as like some random character that comes into this world, and really your like helper, I guess you could say, your friend, is a guy called Uncle Death. Now at first I thought his name was Psycho Death. Thank you for people telling me in the comments below of other videos telling me that it's Uncle Death. It just sounds better with Psycho Death. But in regards to like the game, it just screams fun, it screams chaotic, and it reminds me a lot of Killer 7, No More Heroes, Lollipop Chainsaw, Killer is Dead. This game, it's pretty crazy for what it is, and I like it for that reason. So, sorry, I'm coughing. And it's just, oh my god, just try it for yourself. It's free, for peak's sakes, okay? Free.
Chaos Control!